Hey everyone, today we're doing a what you ate when you first had your own place. And this is what I have. It is spaghetti sauce on the bottom with boiled noodles and then grated cheese on top, which is, I put strong cheddar. And then just to fancy it up a bit, I cut up some fresh onion springs from my garden, and I put a little bit of lion's mane powder as well as a few drops of Sriracha. Then to drink, whoa. Then to drink, we have, can this thing go on here? I'm trying to show you what I'm eating. Anyway, and then what we have for our drink, which way am I going here? For our drink, we are going to be having a mix of, I put avocado and blueberries as well as some Boost drink just to boost it up. Oh darn, I think this might have cooled off a bit. But it fills your belly, it's fast. And most of all, it's cheap. It's so hot here in Edmonton. It is minus. Oh goodness, I was complaining when it was minus. Now it's plus, I think it was 38 today, Celsius. Big bite. It's so hard to eat. When it's this temperature. I'm just sweating. And then, because I'm going through menopause, I get that old lady sweating. And between the two of them, it's a little hard to handle. Oh, dang it. I don't want to get spaghetti sauce on my shirt. My white shirt. I didn't want to put too much cheese, and then I thought, oh well, it'll just melt in. By the time I move it around, it'll be fine, but that's not what happened. I didn't eat much yesterday for supper. But since falling unconscious May 30th and hitting my head and receiving a concussion, I am doing better, but I just find that I do things a little weird now. Like I miscalculate the portions and the ingredients, and I used to know how to cook fairly well. What other things do I do now that I just find that I get shaky every now and then too? And that's kind of weird. Mm. A drink is so good, but I don't want to fill up on it. I don't want to fill up on this. No more skull. My stomach hurt last night. I had done pickle challenge yesterday, and lucky for me, I didn't actually consume all that stuff. I mainly consumed the brine. But I forget what kind of things I'm doing since my head got smashed on the concrete. So it kind of changes through the day or different days as well. But I find that my sight is off. I find it's blurry now. So that's one thing it changed. Like when I'm looking at things, certain pictures, I can't differentiate what I'm looking at. I have to actually really look hard and say, what is that? What's that? And it's like, or sometimes they'll have shows or videos and I just can't figure out what they're looking at or laughing at or whatever because I can't see or I don't seem to catch on. Or when I'm typing, like when I'm texting, I have to keep repeating the letters because I don't get it right. So it takes double the time to do stuff now. But like I said, I don't do a whole lot of cooking yet. I don't want to burn the house down. And what else? My chest, my bones still hurt. My body from falling on the left side. The whole skeletal system hurts. And then even my ears. I find the left ear, the hole is closed. It's like changed position. I don't know if the jaw, like where I hit like around here. Where, when that happened, if it changed somehow, I do not know, but I know my ear is different now. I put too much sauce. So anyway, I had gone to the farmer's market, a couple of weeks ago, and had told him that I had bought a mushroom kit and it didn't work, and that I know how to grow and it just was moldy and just not a good kit. So he ended up giving me this dry powder. I got some lion's mane. He sold it to me for $5, where it was normally $10 he was asking for it. Oh shoot, dang it. scoobers. Boober scoobers. Ah! With a couple of splashes. Oh, it hurts there. But, yeah, this is good for the memory. Pardon me. So, I don't know how good it is putting it on the spaghetti dry like that, but I don't know if it should have been cooked or not. Excuse me. But hopefully I'll get good benefits from it. And my turkey tail is doing well. I've got that growing in my little greenhouse on my balcony. So if you follow or if you've not seen that, do feel free to subscribe. Make sure you hit that like button. Hit the notification bell so that any upcoming videos you'll be alerted. And do share. Sharing is caring. But if you haven't seen the video about my turkey tail mushrooms growing, do feel free to look through the videos and see what you like to see and view. I have everything at this time because I am a new vlogger, YouTuber I meant. I have everything from vlogs to food to just chatting, visiting while we do stuff. And yeah, at one point I wanted to videotape myself to see how I'm doing, and I'd like to upload it. I'm uploading them just so that I'm watching the progress. So I noticed that, like I said, at night or when I'm getting tired, I get this shaky voice. And it's like, it seems like I might be in a moving vehicle. Like I can kind of do it when I do that, but it's not really like that. But anyway, ow, that hurts my head. Yesterday I went to look for a place, an apartment, and oh, it was night. Ow, fuck. That definitely was not a good thing to do. Ooh. That's why I really think I got my head hit that hard. Because when I do certain motions and actions, like even just right now, moving my head kind of bothers me after shaking it the way I just did. But I was really tired and not feeling well yesterday after going for a truck ride, and it was very bouncy in the vehicle, and it was a good 20 minutes drive there and back, a whole hour-ish, I guess. Maybe not, but then I got dropped off to go to the store, and it took me, I think, almost 40 minutes to get home. It's crazy. I find this so good. When I mix the blueberries and another fruit, the fructose, the sweetness from the fruit alone is plenty, really. But if you can get almost like a fruit, like the berries are a little bit tart, excuse me, and so even something bland like kale or whatever other ingredients you want to throw in your shake, and like I said, mixing it with the Boost drinks. I put vanilla today, but just for an example, if you put the Boost drink in along with it, it's so sweet that you have to dilute it. So I have it sometimes with just regular milk and the Boost drink, or sometimes I actually just put a whack of ice cubes, like when it's really hot like this. But Mm. Yuck. Well, that's it. That's the update of how I'm doing since I acquired a concussion. And that's the other thing is I found that certain words I cannot say anymore. So that's disturbing at times, and like that when I'm realizing how I'm different now and can't do certain things, or it hurts. Like my ribs, I don't know how damaged they are to know what I can or can't do. So I try to be careful, and I don't even know if I'm making it worse or not. The concussion physiotherapist told me I was supposed to do this. Take my finger from as far away from me and then go in as close, looking at the finger with my eyes, and make myself go cross-eyed and stop until I go cross-eyed, and then keep repeating that until I go cross-eyed. I'm like, what? I can barely see straight as it is, or I meant I don't see clearly since the accident. I find this side is different. This feels pushed in even. Excuse me. But I am getting better, like I said, but I really always have to stay calm and quiet, where I used to be quite fun and even sometimes loud. And now I cannot speak loud, because if I speak too loud or get too excited, I start getting a headache and so forth. Like, because I was eating and making preparation of it and then talking now, it just seems to get me going. When I do too much, I start getting all upset, because I usually don't have a problem doing stuff. I'm busy enough around the house, especially. It shouldn't be a problem, and now I do find it is. But brain injuries are not fun. It's not until I think September that I go to see somebody, psychologist or psychologist. I can see things like that. I can't remember. I don't know what I'm even talking about sometimes, and it gets so frustrating. And then when I was trying to tell the concussion physiotherapist, he's like, I know, Rinda, just relax, Rinda. Kept telling me like that. It's like, what do you mean relax? I don't want to relax. I want to be back to who I am. And I think years ago, I might have had a mini stroke. Like, I had a heat stroke that brought on this concussion, or that's how I got the concussion, from the heat stroke. But I think years ago, I don't know how many years ago, I can't remember, but I believe within so long, I don't know how long, I got a concussion. No, wait, I meant to say I got I think I went through a small stroke or something. And I find since this concussion, when I smile, it's like, ow, it's, something else I can't do. I can't put my head to the side anymore on this side because I guess it got cracked so hard when I fell. The neck probably went, at least that's the way my spine feels. It's all crooked over here. The spine is all crooked now. Every time I move, the bones move. It hurts. It's going against each other, and I can't breathe in as properly the way I used to. Like even my neck, you could see it seems to have something going on, and I didn't have that before. Like this whole side is always, it's like it's in a knot. Oh, everything. So it's such a terrible feeling. And I hate that nobody's helping me. But I keep going day by day and try to be strong. I just try to keep going and make my videos. But I don't want to get all upset and all down and depressed. But yeah, I didn't have mood swings like this. So stuff like this. Yeah. But yeah, that's my update. What I used to do, what I used to cook when I very first started cooking when I got my own place was spaghetti and sauce with some grated cheese on top. And that's that, I guess. And I just wanted to give an update on how I am and how I'm talking now, and that it's kind of getting to be a long day for me, and I just want to again record and show that I'm trying to talk properly. I'm always trying to do things to make sure to stay busy and stimulate myself, but it is still scary to go out by myself, especially when it's hot out, because I definitely don't want to experience another stroke, heat stroke. And that's the weird thing too, is that at the beginning, the first 2-3 weeks, I always kept saying, what happened? Did I experience a stroke? Or did I, something to do with diabetes? That's all I kept saying. Was it a diabetic? Something to do with sugar diabetic? It wasn't even making sense now that I think back. Oh, and the other thing is I find when I am getting a real bad headache, these veins pop out really hard. Right here, and in my head here, but especially on this side, it hurts so much when the veins come out. And when I'm getting tired, I find that it hurts to even just touch my hand when I'm tired. Like even just doing this hurts. Like it doesn't like pain me really bad, but and again, that's the other thing, is that I seem to struggle for my words at times, and so I just have to quickly choose another word to use and replace it instead of trying to struggle with that. So I don't know if that's okay that that's still happening 6 weeks later. So I don't know what day we are. Oh, let me see. And that's another thing. I don't know the days. I know today's Wednesday, but I don't know. I always have to keep checking. Oh, so today is July the 14th. And so like I said, it's 6 weeks later. And I really find that I have to take it slow. Like right now we've been talking, it's draining me, trying to keep talking and do this long. Oh wow, 25 minutes. So between the cooking, all I had to do was boil the noodles, I opened up the can of sauce, poured that on the plate, boiled the noodles, put that on there, and I had a brick of cheddar cheese that I had put in the freezer, and it unthawed, and when you unthaw it, it turns crumbly like those kernel things. See, I don't know the words right now, but anyhow, the time that it took to do that and make my milkshake, which again is not long, and talk for 25 minutes, I feel tired. And I wasn't like this before. I am always complimented and told I don't look my age or act my age. Like I said, my hips, see, my ribs, my part here looks, hurts. It just always hurts on the side of my ribs. Touching it, it kind of burns and stings once I've touched it. And this is 6 weeks later. I was wearing a little bit of a corset or brace thing for a while, and that seemed to be kind of helping. But then the physiotherapist was like, well, why are you wearing that? I'm like, to try and help my ribs so they don't feel like they're hurting so bad. And he's like, you're genius, Randy, you're genius. And it's like, are you being hypocritical? Are you being like rude to me? I didn't know what he was saying. I just feel so lost now. Not that I was so confident since the breakup. When I split up with who I was with, a narcissist, but I wasn't like this last year. Now, like I said, look at the way I'm talking. Sometimes, like when I get tired especially, I'm whiny. I don't want to be this way anymore. I want to be what I used to be. Look at my face. Oh. Oh, excuse me. Oh my goodness. But anyway, I've ranted and visited long enough. Do follow along. And I am trying to learn and get better with my mukbangs. And just life in general. In my videos. I've been drying out some avocado seeds. So do stay tuned so you can look at that. Ooh, getting hard. I got a few of them here. And this one. But do go look at my other videos. You'll see stuff about that, about the turkey tail mushrooms, or growing olives, olive tree from an olive seed. There's so many different varieties of things that I'm videotaping at this time, from storms going on. So yeah, do that, and please do hit that like button and subscribe, and share, like I said, hit the notification bell, and stay tuned for more upcoming videos of what's to come. Thank you. I feel my for a minute it looked like it was more crunchy on this side than this side. And it does. Like I said, I just find the side so wrong. Anyway, do comment. Tell me if you know anybody with a head injury, or if you have one. Tell me what you're going through. Thanks, guys.